everyone, Egman here with another video, and today we've got my first 1.5 deck list. I know it's like 1.0 hasn't been released, but I'm ready for this new set. I really do like 1.0, but I think we've pretty much figured out, how good everything is right now, and the meta's really settled. So I'm already looking towards the future, and I have this black deck list here. I've got one for black, green, and yellow. I feel like some of the more underrepresented colors right now, but so those will hopefully be coming out in the next week or two. And then also there's some gameplay for this list in particular against Aspira. So definitely check out that. There will be one of the matches going to be at the end. The full VOD was going to be linked in the description. Also check out Aspira with linked description. So he's almost at 2K subs, so I really want to get him there. But here is my first list. This is more of a This definitely came around as like more of a joke deck, but it's really good. It's been fun, and I like where it gets you. So it's kind of a level 7 turbo, not like Turbo Omni in the same way, but you get a bunch of good things for having like a level 7 Digimon with all your cards. So the idea is just to kind of get your level 7 out there as soon as possible, and then just kind of start wrecking by swinging with the cards. So we'll look at the eggs. We only have 4 because I feel like this is the one we want every time, and I don't feel like we go late enough into the game where we need more eggs anyways. But this is a level 2. It has 1 attacking once per turn. If the Digimon is level 7, you gain 1 memory. So that's really good. Being able to get some free memory just by swinging with your dude. We don't have a lot of good, black Digitama in like available to us right now. So I just wanted to focus on this one. It felt like a really cool theme, and that's the one I decided to go with. And then for our rookies, we've got 15. We've got Kaustinen just because it's a blocker, and we've got some like blocker synergy with this deck. We also have Toy Agumon. Really like this deck or this card just because it gives whatever you want in reboot, which can be really important for most of our blockers as well. So we can like swing with them if we need to, and then we can restand them, which is nice. We also have Chumon. I think this is a nice card just to have a 3 of anyways. If you need a hard cast it, it's fine, or just for some extra rookies. Making sure that your opponent can gain memory except for their tamer cards is good. So, just if you need like hard cast something you'd like to make your memory make sense too, this is a good target for that. And then we also have Ludomon, which is like the kind of idea for this deck in general is, this Legend Arms kind of archetype. So when you look at the top 5, when you play this card hardcast, you look top 5, you add 1 Ragnar Lordmon and 1 Digimon with Legend Arms types to your hand, put the rest of the bottom deck in any order. So just being able to look top 5 and maybe get 2 cards to your hand is good, especially since like this is kind of like our win condition in a lot of ways. So being able to look top 5 for this is good. Even if you just look top 5 and you get even just like another version of himself, which he is Legend Arms, but we also have Tai Ludomon and then Raiju Ludomon. I'm sorry, I'm going to get all these names wrong. And then also, especially this one, Bree Ludomon, I think is how it's pronounced. But yeah, all of these are Legend Arm types. So we have 4, 8, 7, so 15, and then 8. So we've got 18 targets in our deck. So not like it's pretty good. You always I almost always get at least 1. You have to hard get this Ragnar one for get the the actual +2, but also if you just get like 2 of these on the top of your deck, you can add both, so that's kind of nice. But really good card, and just really great for hard casting to get that really good value. Going into our level 4s, we've got 4 of this blocker just because it's a big boy blocker and it's a 7K. It doesn't attack, which is okay. It's more just to kind of help our defenses, which is nice. And we also have Tai Ludomon. So this has this when attacking, if this Digimon is level 7, de-Digivolve to one of your opponent's Digimon. This is really powerful. Being able to de-Digivolve your opponent is insane in a lot of ways. So a lot of strategies kind of focus on that. And so if you kind of get rid of one of their targets, obviously KOing something is better, but being able just to de-Digivolve and make it so they can't go up the chain they wanted to in the memory they you allotted them is really good. So this is more like winning over time instead of winning on the spot, but we have a lot of good defense options with this deck that I think it just makes a bunch of sense. Then we also have, just for ratio reasons, we've got 3 of this Garurumon. I really like these cards. They're pretty generic, but they have the security that at end of battle you can play this card without paying its cost. And this is just like the idea that if your opponent tries to get rid of your main like one of your main chains, you have some backup. So if they swing into your security and this pops out, you have some like assurance that you can maybe go up your chain again. And because this deck is really chain centric, just because we have to have a level 7 to get a lot of our really good effects off. But So this is one of the ways that we can recover if your opponent tries to, like, if they're able to get rid of your big chain early on. Then we also have Raiju Ludomon. So this is pretty much the same as the level 4 guy, but same effect and everything, but it's just a level 7, and we can still search him, so I put him in. But for definitely level 5, we want Etemon. This is kind of like the original cheese of why I made this deck was this guy's really good, and he can like turbo out a 6-drop in a lot of ways. But I think this card's just good just because of like the threat of what he can do. So he's blocker, and then when destroyed, you reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may play one level 6 Digimon whose name contains Etemon from amongst them without paying its cost, and put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So just the fact that this can get out a level 6, which you can then go into a level 7 with, is the main reason why you play this card. Like this is like part of the reason this deck has some kind of functionality and like some callback skills. So and top 5 isn't terribly big, but you can kind of get an idea. You get some top 5 searches with Ludomon as well. And like if of course if you look at this and you get like a metal Etemon off the top, like you see it, you can say, okay, you know what my chances are. But you have like a lot of top 5 skills anyways, so you can kind of make it so you kind of know where the next one is if you see it from the top. If you get like the Ludomon first swing and you just play it and you get a metal Etemon like in it, you can know, you know, you can put that Etemon at like the top of the bottom of your top 5, bottom 5, and just kind of go from there. So it's all right, but if you hit with this, you could pretty much win the game on the spot, just because you can go into your level 7 for pretty free and then go from there. But I really like this card, and even if it doesn't hit, it's still like a 6k blocker, and just having it a blocker is already really good, and you can reboot it. And like you can either play this card defensively, or if you like, I've been to points where like, okay, well, I've recognized that if I don't get a level 7 out this turn, I lose. So you can just like swing with this Etemon into the security or something that pops it, and then you can hard play it. And you can, you know, you have to. It's lucky, right? You have to be lucky. But looking at top 5 and you get that metal Etemon, and you can go into your Millenniumon or something, makes a big difference. So that's the idea for him. He's really fun. It's a good card in that way. Even if you don't hit the metal, it's just a blocker that's 6k that you can, like, just the fact that it can bring out like something big makes your opponent kind of play differently, which is what really I really want for that. So going into our level 6s, they don't really do much. We do have all 4 of the metal Etemon just because we want to get as accurate as possible with this dude. Your turn, this card can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon, so this is an okay effect, and it becomes a 12k in your opponent's turn. So not like a terrible card, but doesn't do too much on the field. And we also have Ludomon, so this does nothing. You just it's an Evo of 3 on a red or black 5. But it does have an inheritable blocker, so that's really good if we get on top of it. Honestly, if this is on Millenniumon or Ragnarlordmon, that's really good. So this is our main win condition for the deck. So it's Security Attack +1 reboot. When digivolving by adding one Durandamon or Builodomon from your hand to the top of this Digimon's evolution sources, you gain 3 memory. So essentially, when you're digivolving this, if you have another one of these Builodomons in your hand, you can make this digivolve for free, which is insane value. So being able to, you know, then this has reboot, and it has blocker and some others. And then, you know, if you're able to swing this first turn that you play this card, you're able to gain 1 memory if you have Kakinkomon underneath it, and then you're also able to make your opponent digivolve 1 or 2 cards underneath it as well. So really, really powerful card. It's searchable, which is nice. And yeah, and then it has reboot, and then it has blocker, and then your opponent doesn't want to swing. Like, it just KOs something on your opponent's turn because it's a big 14k blocker as well. So I like this card a lot. It has a lot of good things going for it, and I definitely think this is like something worth going, you know, building a deck around, especially because you can get to level 7 really cheaply if you have another Ludomon in your hand. And then lastly, we do have 2 Millenniumons, because why not? Like, this is more just field destruction on summon, which is really nice. Yeah, just return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck, and then also when destroyed, you can, you know, this comes back, which is nice as well. Of course, you know, you do want the cards underneath this guy because you want to be able to swing and get the value from it. But just hard casting this for 6 on top of your 6-drop is still a fine play, and can really disrupt your opponent in a lot of ways. So I like this card as well. And then last, we just rerun 4 Jokaido, just because we play a lot of blockers, and so if we can just get like if we have some awkward turns, or like we don't want to like commit to our big stack because we're afraid our opponent's just going to blow it up, we can play this Joe and then just gain free, memory later in the game, and just like this definitely gets like more than your 2 memory back invested over the course of the game. So I think he's just really nice for that, and like it's a good turn, 2 energy play in case your opponent leaves you at 1, you can put them back at 1 yourself. So that's really the deck. Let me know what you guys think about this in general, and I'm going to just go to the straight cut of one of the games I played with Aspira with it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. All right.
All right, where'd I... You'll love to see it. Where are my eggs?
I'm right here. It's your boy, Egman.
Hey, look at
that. Yeah. Black deck is pretty much centered on. Kinda. I mean, it kind of is. You just set up a bunch of big blockers, and then you gain a lot of advantage. And you can really grind out. You're like, green's something that can really grind out. Because download kind of plays to the point of like you not having a lot of cards in your hand, and so if you just run out of resources pretty easily. All
right, let's see this.
I'm gonna hit this number 5 right here. Right?
Ooh.
Look at those 5 cards into my hand. Boom.
Yeah,
fancy pants.
very fancy. Okay.
All right, it is. We'll do one of these. Actually, draw for turn 2. For 2. And we even do for 3. It's your favorite guy.
Wow, look at that. So the question is, do I do that and then into that, or do I do... I mean, it's the same at the end of the day. Suck, bro. Yeah, so we'll go... Whoops. What button I just clicked there? Okay. We'll go ahead and download into Argo.
Yeah.
And then... Ooh. Then we'll go with the Bancho.
Okay. Interesting.
Man, I don't know. That was definitely the wrong play, but...
You want to take it back?
I mean, the only difference I'd make would be just to do this instead.
Okay,
just go
and
into
put me
her.
at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's the better play.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me that Bancho was only a 9K until I put him on board.
So, all right, cool. Well, I'll draw. And I'll just do this.
No, you don't want to put him on board for me?
No.
Wow.
I try to be a good player sometimes. Not always, I know, but sometimes.
Okay. Do this.
As much as I'm confident that there is another metal one on top of the 5 of my deck, I didn't want for the stream for you to see that.
Why risk it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so level 7 coming up next, Millenniumon.
Not necessarily. It could be other dude. Wade
Could be Ragnar,
Lukrembo.
guess.
Digivolve does wonders too.
That is true. Okay, well, we'll just go into Veggie, shit 3.
Okay.
Could be argued I should have attacked with this, but...
Alright, well, I will do that. Get rid of your Ceres.
So,
Bottom
that one
deck.
coming from a mile away.
And he goes. Ceres goes bottom deck.
Yeah.
Ooh. I saw that. Don't try to.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's see. Hmm. So we'll go here. And then put you out one.
Okay. I'll do this. I'll play toy. Again, draw one. I'll swing. Which also triggers Digivolve on this dude. And also gain 1 memory. And then I will just play this for 3. And this reboots.
Hmm. Swing attack.
He lives.
Swing attack.
He dies.
Sure.
All right. My turn? Yeah.
Yep.
That's a silly question. We'll do raise there. We'll swing into your Kabuto. I guess that, yeah. I also gain memory. And we'll do Guardmon and Joe and reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, not a problem.
That's not a commentary on our gameplay either, for the record.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. In case you were worried. Oh, he's gonna rookie rush me? Oh, man.
I mean, you kind of forced me to.
Yeah,
Let's be
I
real
know.
here.
I know. It's my fault.
Yep.
And then gain. So wait, I'm at 4 because of Joe. All right. For free. We will. We'll swing your security, gaining 1 memory.
Yep. Does it do anything?
It goes to
just
your
adds my
hand.
Okay. Should
play
attack
this
with one of
dude.
your blockers.
Top 5 of my deck. Yeah, just get that card to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna play 2 more Joes, I guess. Wait, am I at?
I mean, you're at 2.
I'm at 2? Because I was at 5. Okay. Wait, if I'm at 2... I'll just play Chumon then. Put it 1.
Sure.
And reboot Millenniumon. Also, Elvarom 12M, thank you so much for following.
I hate when it does that.
Yeah.
There you go. There.
It's not going to stop.
Serious? Serious? Okay, you know what? Good enough.
Yeah, yeah.
What the heck am I supposed to do here? See, I could turn off. I still have 2. I have 3 here. That's okay. Not dead yet. Not dead yet.
Depending what's in your drop, yeah. Or your insecurity.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
So yeah, my only real play is do this and hope I get lucky.
Yep. And then 1 more for, yep. Alright, we'll raise. And let's see if there's a flower cannon in those 3 cards, yeah?
Yep.
Swing. And get memory. I win.
Nope.
Yay! I mean, yeah, exactly. And mine, I don't think my memory would have made a difference. No, because it's went to Chumon. And then if I try to Digivolve, okay, yeah, I could have played a hard Gardevoir, but I'm guessing that in your hand you had. Well, I guess I could do this and then reboot this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that would work.